Whoa, yeah, whoa, yeah, Dexter. He gotta make a remix soon. Yo, what episode is this? I'll be forgetting, cuz. 33, damn. Yo,
33 on him.
welcome to episode 33, Speaking of which podcast, man. In the building, we in the flesh.
Yes, sir.
Again.
My man Aaron here with me.
Yes, sir, man.
My
You
name
already
is
know.
John. Hopefully you guys know that by now, man.
Everything colossal going crazy.
Yeah, man. We on YouTube. We on
Yeah.
Spotify. You know what I'm saying?
And
Listen.
we about to take the walk to this podcast, man. You know what I'm saying? We going crazy. Straight up.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we can jump straight to it, bro. Aaron, I'm sure you, like everybody else, you've heard the Wock to Poland song by Lil Yachty.
Yeah, so Yachty got himself a random hit, viral hit, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how serious this song would go in like real life, to be honest. Like, I don't know if it's gonna be played at clubs or maybe at parties.
It's definitely gonna be played in the pits for sure.
Yeah,
like
yo, imagine it's probably gonna be part of his set now.
You know what's so interesting about this song? I just want to say, everybody I've played it for that doesn't listen to this type of music, they're like, yo, this is one of the worst songs I've ever heard, which I get it.
Yo, I should have had my dad react to that shit, boy.
Yes.
Damn. I think, one, it went viral because I think it got leaked and Yachty intentionally put the video of him with the perm and then with that song in the background, so he knew that was going to go viral. And 2 or 3, whatever, that is unique, is different. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it fits
funny.
Yachty perfect, though, because he's always, like, he started going viral off of, like, One Night at Minnesota. Songs like that where you was like, is this a joke?
Right,
or is he, like, that serious?
Yeah.
So
the bubblegum shit.
Him veering on that, is it a joke or is he serious type, you know what I'm saying?
That
like,
does fit
that's
Yachty.
Perfect for him.
Nah, it does. And then when he actually does his verse, it's like that filthy beat. It's a hard ass flow.
I mean, that's the part that I fuck with. The intro is cool, like the chorus.
Yeah.
I just know it's gonna go crazy at shows.
So Cole Bennett said who you think called who right away?
I think it was Cole.
Yeah.
I think Cole just knew what was going on, and he's like,
yo, this is gonna go stupid. Like, yo, Yachty, we gotta do a video, and I'm sure Yachty's not gonna say no to that. They've worked together before plenty of times.
Yachty should be in Poland right now.
It's not valid. It's not valid if they don't go to Poland. You feel me?
They shot some scenes in New York, but I agree. Like, I feel like you gotta go straight to the source.
They have to. Either that, or he's gonna have to do some crazy visual effects, like they're in Poland.
Yep.
You know. So
the song in general, I feel like
cool.
I haven't heard the whole thing.
That's it. It's just that
I played it like 5-6 times and still haven't heard the whole thing.
But we gotta talk about how this shit got, as of right now, 5 million views on SoundCloud
in like 3 days.
You gotta understand, like, that is insane. I was saying that I haven't seen a song get that many plays on SoundCloud since like 2016, 2017, bro. And I was telling him songs like Glock in My Purse with Uzi from his actual SoundCloud only has 3.4 million views. And that tape's been out since July.
Yep.
And this song's been out for 3-4 days.
Just to give you some reference.
Right.
3-4 days of a song being out
on
compared
SoundCloud
to a couple months.
In 2022. That's a lot of views, bro.
So that video has to come quick. Yo, pause. Like, yo, bring that video, man.
Like, what's another, like, what's been a hit recently? Right?
That was like just so infectious like that.
Yeah, like let's see.
And mind you, we're talking about a viral hit, not necessarily like an actual
right. Something, yeah, not like, yeah, exactly.
Maybe the Munch. I mean, Munch is probably the closest thing.
Right. Let's see. Is that on SoundCloud?
Even though it does get radio play.
Is that on SoundCloud? Okay, that has 5.9 million.
Check. Do you hear me?
Yeah. The Munch song has 5.9 million.
Wow, on SoundCloud.
And that's been it's been hot for what, almost
3 months.
Almost, maybe? 2 months type shit. And it's only 5.9 only. Yep. And Yachty shit got 5 million already. That's crazy. That's the definition of a viral song, bro.
Yeah.
Straight up. So shout out to Yachty, man. Shit. Let's go.
He's got another song on his hands.
Got another song on his hands. So, but speaking of views and all that, you good? My boy needs some Robitussin. I think I need some Robitussin. Speaking of views and all that, right? So we gotta talk about what's been going on with these album sales, bro. What's going on, bro? So alright, so Kid Cudi 22K first week. Quavo and Takeoff projected to sell, I think, 32K. G Herbo, I think 29K, which I think for G Herbo is not bad.
Okay.
But we'll get into what we're talking about. And what's another album that dropped? What was the other one?
I mean, The Baby too, right?
I think that was like 18K or some shit like
18K.
It was NBA YoungBoy, which I'm surprised with. You know, he always does stupid
about 30K,
numbers.
you said, right?
30K, yeah. So the question is, like, what's going on? Like, why is it? Is it just because album sales? What is it? Is it too much music?
That's where I'm going with this. I think the more like common sense way to understand what's going on.
There's too much music dropping.
There's so many artists to listen to. There's so many, like our palette as listeners has definitely expanded from the early 2000s and mid 2000s.
Just so much music dropping,
There's
right?
so much every single week. There's at least 2, 3, 4 artists every week dropping, bro. So I feel like it's our attention is just divided among so much music that it's hard for these artists to get the numbers, the 300Ks, the 200Ks, the 100Ks.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard to get 100K now.
I think my question was more like, should we lower our standards nowadays to thinking like 30K is a flop? Is that a flop anymore? Like nowadays?
I don't know, because we have guys like Yeet, right? Who's getting 34K, and that's a great number for him.
Right.
But then you look at people like The Baby or Kid Cudi, like getting under that. It's.
I think a light died. I was just saying, like, it's just interesting how someone like Kid Cudi, who is clearly a mainstream artist, right? And it was definitely backed up with the movie that he put on Netflix. And I wouldn't say it was crazy heavily promoted like that. There wasn't any big hits that spawned from it at all. There was a lead single, Do What I Want, that he dropped, I think, in May or June, which did okay, but it only spread to like the Kid Cudi fans. It didn't touch the masses. But 22K for Kid Cudi is like, whoa, like.
I wonder what he did with his last couple albums, because for me personally,
He did at least 100K on Man on the Moon 3.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, that's very much telling, because honestly,
well, it could be because of the name. It could be the name. Man on the Moon 3. Oh shit, this is the third. Right.
Just
you know, it's been what 10 years since the last one, so that's a lot of people's interest.
I wasn't really yearning for a Kid Cudi project, so like it took me some time to even listen to it, but I don't know. That's a big difference though, 100K to 22K, bro.
And then another thing too, which in my opinion, I think he should have changed the cover art. It looks exactly like the show. And he said himself, he tweeted that this is not a soundtrack, when it clearly is. It's 1,000% a soundtrack. If you watch the movie, all these songs, it's like it tells you the whole movie. Like it correlates with the movie. And the cover originally said Intergalactic Season 1, which indicates this is supposed to be because it's going to be a series, but he took it out. Now it just says Intergalactic on it.
And he's saying that it's going to be his last album.
That's another thing. That's interesting. He
said that midweek. That before.
Yeah, he said that midweek of the album being out.
He should have said that before.
But not even just Kid Cudi. Like 30K for NBA YoungBoy, I'm pretty surprised on that, honestly.
Yeah, I wonder what it is. You know, some people think that he's blackballed, but I mean, what is blackballed? We talked about it last time. Like, unless your fans get deleted off the internet, like
I think there's a difference between blackballed and being banned. I think when you're banned, then that's different. But I think being blackballed is a thing. I feel like even if you're still able to give it out to the masses and shit, you can still be blackballed.
Right.
Like they might not prioritize your shit. You know, like I don't know. But that's it. Did you expect Quavo and Takeoff to sell that? What would you have expected?
What was it again?
32K.
I'm not surprised.
You're not surprised?
At all. No.
Interesting. If it was a Migos project, how much you think that would sell?
Like
double?
40, 50.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't think Migos are.
Yeah, they're definitely. Yeah, Culture 3 was like their last hurrah. You know what I mean? But like again, like should we lower our standards, bro?
I think so, because we thought, we dead sat here and thought Kendrick was going to sell 500K.
Word. And he sold what? How much he sold?
Like 300.
Nah, not even. He sold like 270.
Some shit like that. 296 or something like that.
Whatever. That's still, now putting that into context, that's a lot. Right? Thinking about this shit now, like that's crazy, bro. Bro, nah. Like, okay, so do you think? That's why I feel like
it's just a hip hop thing though, because
could it be playlisting?
Adele is selling a milli.
Could it be playlisting though? Like, what if? All right, so let's say Yeet drops next week, right?
Okay.
And let's say Nav drops next week. Just pretend there's no playlisting, right? Because Nav is heavily probably being playlist. They pay for all this promo. Whatever.
They added Lemonade to the deluxe.
Let's just say, forget playlisting. Yeet drops on a Friday, and so does Nav. Who you think selling more?
Definitely Yeet.
Why you think that?
Because he's got it right now. Like, he's bubbling amongst the kids.
But I find that interesting because, let's say it's not Yeet. I feel like all these up-and-coming rappers have a crazy fan base that actually want to hear the shit. With Nav, it's like, I don't know. You would think Nav that's been established for so long would sell a lot more. But it's just, I don't know. Is it the demand for it?
It all boils down to me, again.
Yeah.
Our attention is spread out.
Damn.
Like, there's too many artists.
That shit.
Honestly.
I'm trying to see right here. Like, if Jaleel does a project, how much is selling first week? What would be respectable?
No more than 10K.
Yeah? Damn, imagine he sells 20K.
Nah, he's probably going to sell between 5 and 10K.
I know Rich Homie Quan dropped the EP, right? But there's no...
But then
how come we don't see any projection sales for that?
5 to 10K for Jaleel is great because that's his first project. Like,
right, no, for sure. But, like, how come there's no projection sales for Rich Homie for this project?
Because he
I guess,
fell off to the point where blogs don't even want
right. But I feel like another question could be, does it even matter? Does first week sales, should they even stop promoting that? Should they even stop? Should that be only within the industry? Should the fans not even know how much it sells first week anymore?
The only reason we even have those categories is because of the labels. Like, the labels want those accolades. Like, our label, like Columbia Records in 2018 and 19 were sweeping the floors with all the other labels, all the accolades they got that year. From Lil Nas X, the TJs, the Fabios. You know what I'm saying? So all those accolades, like the first week sales, the Billboard Hot 100, all that's all label stuff that now the artist cares about, because once the label's happy, they're gonna return, the favor. You
think Academics made it worse? Because
he did start the trash.
Fans are super toxic, man.
Yeah, remember he used to have the flames or trash.
Yeah.
It really stems from, as far as the internet getting involved, it stems from ACT for sure.
Damn.
But
right, because it gets the ball rolling. If somebody comments first with a trash can, then automatically, like subconsciously, people would like that comment because it's there already, and it ends up being trash for some reason. So it starts like that trend and shit.
Yeah.
Anyways, let us know what's going on with these album sales, man. Shit interesting. And speaking of sales and shit, SSG Kobe and Young Chris, mind you, these aren't super popular artists. Let's be real, The casual fan has no idea who Young Chris is, bro. Or even SSG.
Unless they were on TikTok for a while.
So they had their own tour they were gonna go on. Shout out to them. And I was like, oh shit, Barely Legal tour. I'll go to that. Cause I'm a fan, you know what I'm saying? That's dope. Shit, $17, whatever it was, $20. Yeah, turn me up. SOBs, we in there. You feel me? So apparently, like at least half of those tour dates got canceled. So their SOB's performance got replaced by this Latin artist. Random, I don't know.
Oh shit.
Yeah, some kid. He actually does numbers on
Isn't
YouTube.
the tour presented by Rolling Loud too?
Yes. Rolling Loud presented this Barely Legal tour. I think they're still doing the LA show or some other Cali show. But it's like, I was shocked that they were even doing a tour to begin with. Because like I said off camera, SSG Kobe and Young Chris are both openers, really. Like,
And there's nothing wrong with that.
right.
Too.
At their point of their career, they, like, Young Chris opened for Tekka. SSG Kobe opened for City Morgue, out of all people, which made no sense to me. Should have been Josiah or somebody that's within that rock lane. And it's like, it got canceled for what? What reason?
Because their fans are 15, 16, 17 years old, and they can't just leave their house and go to a concert.
Is it that, or it's just that they just they just don't want to pay to watch them?
It coincides with that too, you know, and all, like, I personally wouldn't care to go unless I'm hired, you know. I know you listen to SSG. And
yeah. Young Chris cool too. I know he gives that energy.
His flow is fire and all that.
He gives that energy. So I already know it's going to be a mosh pit show. I would mostly go for the experience for the vlog. Shit going to turn up. Not just because I like their music. I already know it's going to be a fun show. But it's like, damn, like we said again, the internet and real life is just a different world, man.
They do not coincide at all, bro. It don't matter because I'm sure collectively these kids have a million followers under their belt, right? But they can't even get 300 people, 200 people in New York. You know,
that's
one of the
wild.
biggest markets.
I know. Really think about that shit, bro.
And think about this too. Maybe like their fan base, remember, is young kids.
Right.
They've already performed in New York multiple times. In the past 6 months,
they were at Rolling Loud back to back.
Like 3 months ago. Yeah.
They were in Rolling Loud back to back.
Facts.
And it's interesting too because Young Chris's or even SSG Kobe's crowd at Rolling Loud wasn't that big, and this is all people that are probably there for the next artist or they're just there because they know it's gonna be lit. Oh fuck it, let's see SSG Kobe. Why not? It's gonna be lit. Couple songs we know. Let's turn up. But would any of these people actually pay money to see that artist?
Yeah,
it's different at a festival,
and it's more difficult when your fans are 15.
I don't know.
Mom,
is it
can I go?
Yeah, word,
it's a
facts.
Monday. Like
word. It is not a weekend. That is true. I forgot what day of the week.
Non-weekend shows that SOBs, they're cheaper to book. But
really?
That's in general. But like,
anyways, man, that's just interesting to me, bro. Like seeing openers headline their own tour is just weird.
And then it kind of flopped. But you know, we wish them the best.
Yeah,
you know?
facts. Nah, we don't want that to happen at all. You know, that sucks, bro. It's just interesting.
It's eye-opening, honestly, and hopefully the people who like put the show together, Rolling Loud or whoever their booking agent is, that's a learned lesson, bro. Like they are not as hot as the internet thinks they are.
Perfect example, fam. So speaking of shows, right? Speaking of shows, you already know the standards of mosh pits, the DJs playing these certain songs. I put a little poll action over on Instagram. You feel me? Which you should follow us. Speaking of which pod, stop playing. So I put together 10 different set of songs that could compete, and I want, you know, if you agree or disagree, which is more lit at a show, festival, whatever, turned up. So the first one, you ready?
I'm ready.
Look at Me versus Finito.
So Look at Me.
69 votes. 68%. And for Finito, 33 votes. 32%.
Okay.
So less than half. Look at Me wipes the floor of Finito. We already know how lit Finito is, but Look at Me, if this was a bracket, Look at Me would probably win, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
But, you know.
It's up there with a few, I would say. But go ahead.
After this, you could give your top 3 that you think. So we got Stick versus Take a Step Back. Fuck. So what you think? Who you think won that?
Man,
what you think?
I love Take a Step Back.
Stick has been going crazy.
It has. I just would take a step back. I've been bumping it for so long, so maybe I'm jaded.
So you going with Stick?
I want to go with Stick, but I know the right answer is take a step back. So I'm gonna go with step back.
Stick got 34 votes. Take a step back got 66 votes. So yeah, okay, I see him. So next we got Mo Bamba versus Lord Pretty Flacco Jordy 2. Mo Bamba and Lord Pretty Flacco Jordy 2. Who winning that? For me personally, it's Lord Pretty Flacco. Easy.
I know, for me too. But what
do
the
people think?
What do the people think? Let's see.
So surprisingly, Mo Bamba got 59 votes and Rocky got 42 votes.
Oh, wow.
Surprising. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
That's a little shocking, but Mo Bamba obviously goes crazy, but damn, for it to lose like that. Next we got Stop Breathing versus Rockstar Made. Cardi going against himself, fam. In my opinion, I think Rockstar Made goes crazier. Stop Breathing is, of course, lit because it's like a roller coaster. You're getting ready for the beat to drop. But for me, Rockstar Made, you had already just experienced Stop Breathing, so you're already, your blood pressure is crazy. You opening that shit up, and you already know with the guitar, it's just like, never too much. Never too much. That shit goes. And then the second beat drop, I put that bitch in the back seat. That shit goes crazy. More than Stop Breathing, in my opinion. That's me.
Yeah, I like Rockstar May is my favorite song on the entire project. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So I'm going with that.
But Stop Breathing got 85 votes, and Rockstar May got 29 votes. Damn. They must have not been to a show, man.
I like the part where...
Oh, yeah, that's my favorite part. I go, what you say? What you say? Ha, ha, ha. Dead ass, boy. That should be mad funny, boy. Next, we got Shooter versus Money Longer.
I'm going Shooter.
You going
For
Shooter?
one moment that happened recently.
What?
4th of July day party. Cactus Jack day party.
Okay.
My man Travis Scott played this song, and right when the song started, all you see is mad fireworks.
Oh, that's hard.
Suicide, 1600, that's the get your girl and flex me. Let it test me. Nothing want to arrest me. She can try to neck me. Tell my bestie. Someone call my bestie. When they make a check, you know I be smoking dope. I'll be out to next week. Walk up in my team. Meet me in the alley with the truth.
And then the beat drop. Oh.
I'll go with my Thule. What it do?
With the fireworks, it was like,
That's hard. That's hard. Shooter got 66 votes. Money Longer got 41 votes. Okay, I see you. Hey, technically that's a Uzi song too, so shout out Uzi. Next we got almost a tie, bro. This is interesting. We got Audi versus Dive In.
Wow.
When I feel like rolling up. So this is crazy. What you think? What would you go?
Simply
What's
off
more turn?
theatrics, I'm going Jaleel. Yeah.
Bro, look at that.
What?
Tie. 45-45, bro. In real time, because it was just 46-44 for Smoke Perp. We got to break the tie.
Right now. I'm going Jaleel. What you going?
I'm going Jaleel, man. Look at Jaleel just won 51-49 now. Yeah, so shout out Jaleel. You already know, man. Next we got Goosebumps versus Mr. Rage. What you think, bro? What you think? Can't see a damn thing if it ain't guap.
I'm definitely going Goosebumps.
You going Goosebumps?
Yeah.
Classic?
Because I feel like there's a bunch of other songs from Trippy that are better.
Better than Mr. Rage?
Yeah.
To go up against Goosebumps?
Yeah.
Like what?
Shit with Travis Scott.
That's just one song. I'm talking about mad songs. Shit. So Goosebumps got 68. Mr. Rage got 39. Interesting. Next we got Mamacita. Mamacita. Rich Homie said that was my song. Mamacita was my song. Versus Dark Knight Dumbo. That's a good
I love Mamacita.
It's a good fight.
Mama see I'm stomping my feet.
That's a good fight. What you think winning that? Who you think winning that?
Mamacita for me.
Mamacita got 58. Dark Knight Dumbo got 49. Yo, that shit do go crazy, especially at shows like Mama's. The whole crowd going crazy. Dark Knight Dumbo goes stupid too, though. So that's
it's OD.
Next we got Yale, Ken Carson versus Yeet on the line. How does he does he? But I does he? What you think? What you think?
What do you think, bro?
Shit, definitely Yale. Akiyo Estelle. Okay. Maybe I could have chose a better Yeet song to go up against Yale, like mosh pit wise.
Yeah.
Instead of on the line.
I feel like anything Yeet over.
You're really?
Yeah.
Damn. So all right. So what if it was Rex came in that versus fucking like rock and roll Ken Carson?
No, you're right.
You
rock
feel
and
me?
Roll would definitely win.
Damn, that's what I'm saying. So Yale got 62, on the line got 26. And last but not least, is a good one. I didn't tell you about this one yet. Family Ties versus Nuketown.
I'm going Family Ties.
Yeah. With me, I'm going Nuketown because once Juice WRLD comes in, I'll be losing my voice, boy. I'll be like, cutthroat, love it when they run. I'll be losing my breath, boy. Crazy like Soulja Boy screaming, yeah, bitch. I'll be wilding. But Family Ties got 62. Nuketown got 44.
Damn.
So, yeah, man, out of all those songs, what's the littest one? What you think? I still think it's Look at Me. I'm telling you, that song is like a cheat code, bro. These DJs already know. Once that shit gets played, oh, shit. Open that shit up. Open that shit up. That shit gets annoying, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know.
They be overplaying that shit.
Bro. I can't make a decision.
Can't make a decision.
I guess step back.
Take a step back.
Yeah.
So is it safe to say that X got that shit in a chokehold and it always will? You feel me? Yeah. Rip Roach, Young Brats, Take a Step Back. Look at Me, like everything X.
No Bystanders wasn't on there, but that's one of my favorites.
Word. It's crazy how Sheck be playing other people's shit because he's on it. He plays No Bystanders. He plays Gang Gang. Stick. You feel me? Stick.
Yep.
Shout out to, hey, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. So, boom, yeah, we in the hot takes, man.
Hold on.
We in the hot takes. You ready to get into these hot takes, cuz? What that?
Suspension has been extended to December 31st of this year. Everyone is now going to get $10,000 dismissed upon income verification.
Tell her slap a Frank.
On January 1st,
call her back and say slap a Frank. Yeah, we should prank call. We should prank call somebody right now.
Let's do it. Yo, we should put Pizza Hut and Domino's on the phone together.
That's 3-way. Damn, that'll be funny as hell. I remember I prank called Best Buy back in like 08, trying to talk like Soulja Boy. I was like, hey man. I was like, what you gonna do, man? Alright, so boom, are you ready? My guy just put my boy just put a fire emoji. Please don't do that. Like it's not a hot take, bro.
Not
you
at
feel
all.
Me? So boom, my man said Yeezus was ahead of his time. I never heard that before.
That's it. Yeezus was ahead of his time.
That's not a hot take, bro.
It's not a hot take. It's very much an obvious take. It's so obvious that we've mentioned this so many times on this show. If you haven't tuned in, like to the last episodes, man, tune in.
Come on, man. We definitely shine light on Yeezus. A lot of shit was inspired by that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just different, especially at the time. It still is to this day. Like, it's just a crazy listen.
We spit shined them so much times. So many
times. Come on, man. Yeezus go crazy. That shit, it was so different. Like, I'll never forget Blood on the Leaves going crazy, New Slaves going crazy. He had, like, a free show by the Red Steps 2013 when I used to work at USPA.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember, like, literally working and you could hear him performing, like, literally right across the street.
Wow.
Those mad heads there. Yeah, facts. Boom, my man said, not a hot take, but it could be. But I think Uzi wants the Pink Tape to have a buzz like Eternal Take had but it seems like it's not working because it's not no crazy snippets that coming from the Pink Tape era, like how it was when Eternal Take was dropping.
What do you think?
I don't know. There might not be no crazy hit that Uzi has at the moment, but that Pink Tape, that Red and White Tape was not how do I say it? It wasn't a flop, and it wasn't like a sleep. Like people knew about it. Like it did what it did, and it did more than I expected, to be honest.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
I think it kind of calmed the nerves of not only Uzi but like Uzi fans. Like,
right.
Like people really were having discussion of him falling off.
Yeah,
like,
man. Like he's scared.
It's crazy to think about now, especially after the shows we've seen. Like he's rocked it. But as far as like the hit aspect
just kept him
goes,
afloat. Yeah.
Like, does he really need a hit? I mean, I'm sure he would love one, but
right.
does he really need one? Is he always gonna have that fan base around that they
That's
don't care for a hit?
That's a good question. Yeah, I don't think so. Same thing with Cardi. Does Cardi need a hit? Hell no. I don't think so.
I don't think
you
so.
You feel me? Like whatever Cardi drops as a whole is gonna do well. Somebody that needs a hit is Trippie Redd.
And
for some reason, I feel like his fan base is just not loud enough than a Cardi.
Okay.
So I feel like
he needs like a KDP.
He
needs Perry,
he needs that Ed Sheeran rub off or something. Like, cause I feel like Trippie's more talented than both of them. Like he's just that good, you know.
Talented,
I feel like he wants.
Sure. I can agree with that.
I think he wants to be mainstream, but like for some reason Trippie's always behind Uzi and Cardi. I feel like in the limelight. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. You know, like he's always like right before them or some shit. You know, it's never like Trippie's at the top.
He's not standing with them. He's that kind of like when people talk about certain people in the SoundCloud era or like the leaders of it. They don't really put him shoulder to shoulder.
He definitely doesn't get the respect, but he should though.
Absolutely.
You know, I think Trippie released these 2 singles.
If anything, he has more hits than both of them.
Think so?
Yeah, Trippie Redd. He's got it like
Low
4,
key.
right?
Like actual hits,
Actual hits, like 4.
I think
on the radio,
I think Uzi
all
has
over the
more.
place.
I think Uzi has more. I think with EXO Tour Life, I would say was Sauce It Up a hit. You think?
Not as big as Topanga and shit like that.
Damn. Mr. Rage
Maybe they're
was
even.
Yeah, low key, but yeah. Why did I say that? Oh yeah, because of this take, right? Not a hot take, but it could be. Lil Yachty will drop a song that would blow up on TikTok and have a challenge, but it seems he never takes advantage of it. Like he don't drop an album or drop another song that could be a follow-up, but maybe I could be wrong.
I think you're wrong.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, Yachty drops music for sure.
Yeah, facts. He definitely does. Definitely does. I'm trying to remember, like, well, yeah, like with Oprah's bank account, that was a lead single to
and
Lil
he
Boat
really
3.
tried.
He tried
really
hard.
put in effort. Yeah,
and that his label
it flopped.
His label put a lot of money into that. A Drake and DaBaby feature in their like. Drake is always in his prime, but DaBaby was white hot.
Yeah.
And then him dressing up as a girl. All the
he really stretched it.
Oprah shit. It was a funny ass video. I actually really liked that song. I love the video. It worked for me, but it didn't reach the crazy mass audience that I thought that they tried to appeal.
But he's doing exactly what our guy over here wants him to do. Like it's going viral on TikTok. It's going viral.
And it's only a matter of time to see what he does after this. Got a video of Cole Bennett coming out.
I expect that Cole Bennett video to drop, if not today, like in the next.
Yeah, it has to drop within the week of it being hot.
Facts.
For sure. And I think it'll do 1 million first day. Dead ass.
Hope so.
Justin Bieber can high key rap.
That's a hot take.
I mean, I would.
Hey.
Can he? I don't know. I never heard him rap before.
Can he sing? Can he talk? Because he got the disease.
No, he could talk.
My father said. I caught the disease for a quick second.
He could definitely talk. You talking about the shit with his eye, bro? Nah, he's fine, boy. I'm crying, boy.
I caught the disease for 2 seconds. I said, all right, let's go.
He said, "Does it matter if a rapper doesn't rap
But it
about?"
doesn't.
He said, "Does it matter if a rapper doesn't rap about money or flexing?"
Doesn't matter if they don't.
I mean, unfortunately, that's kind of what the main subject matter is, like in the mainstream. Does it matter? It depends on
As
who
long
cares.
as it makes me feel good, I don't care.
Yeah, like does it matter to who? Does it matter to the rapper? Does it matter to the listener, or to the labels? Like who
Like
you
if
talking
you're
about?
really trying to dissect certain bars, like you're probably gonna have a real rough time listening to music. Like I'm all about feeling nowadays. Like I used to love bars. Like when growing up to listening to Lil Wayne,
Yeah,
The
facts.
Game, 50. Like I used to love bars, but shit, bring me the money, hoes, drugs. As long as it makes me feel good.
Word. He said the best artists are people who can do experiments with their fan base, still respecting it.
Cardi.
Do experiments with their fan base, still respecting it.
Like they experiment on their
Yeah,
on their
and then the
music.
fans still respecting it.
I feel like sometimes people don't really fuck with Trippy's transitions, but
They're very fickle. His fans don't know what they want. They don't know if they want rage shit, love shit, soft shit, like
Right.
rapping shit. They don't know. You know?
I agree.
That's a good take. Facts. It's Aaron speaking over every other hip hop YouTuber. Some guy responding, "That's not hot, bro." I appreciate that. My man said Future is mid as hell, but not because his vocals are trash, but because he doesn't try in many of his songs. The writing isn't there, and neither is the consciousness. His music is solely held up by people who just listen to him because he's Future and just want a meat ride, not because they think it's going to be good. Not to mention he doesn't have any new fans. It's all elderly people. Well, that new fans thing doesn't matter.
I think
It has nothing to do with anything.
I think Future's reaching that echelon where no matter what he does, he's gonna be listened to, just like Drake. Like
I wouldn't say he
in that
doesn't
lane.
try at all, because if he didn't try, you would notice it. Like, wow, that's super bad. That's horrible. Like, where's the effort? Future is just that good, I think, that it makes it look effortless. You feel me? Like, he just
Facts.
goes, like, Future is just a natural hit maker, bro. Honestly. Like, Future. I'm sure Future gives a shit about his music, bro. I
think so.
guarantee you he knows what is hot, what sounds good, what doesn't. And he experiments too. He has a weird crying voice type shit, or he could do that very like monotone type voice where it's like low.
Or he could do
Whatever. Like Future, he could try to sing. Like, nah, I disagree. I wouldn't say he's mid as hell at all. There's a reason where he's at to this
Bro,
day.
he had a top 5, if not number 1 hit with Drake and Thames.
Word.
Wait For You.
It probably is because of Drake, but you know, shout out Future.
Yeah.
Same, his other biggest hit was with Drake. Life is Good.
Mask Off was a number 1 too.
Yeah, no, for sure. He's got big songs, but I wasn't on number 1 though.
No.
Mask Off now. His biggest song was Way Too Sexy,
Wow.
and it was with Drake. I ain't gonna lie, I'm just saying, Future could do numbers. He could do top 5s, but his first number 1, I guess, as he doesn't have a number 1, just him. Cause I remember doing the documentary and he doesn't, but it's all good. But he doesn't. Drake's Thank Me Later is the most underrated album of the 2010s. And when people say they miss old Drake, they only talk about Take Care and Nothing Was the Same. It's a good take, yo.
Yeah.
We spoke about that when we did our Drake
Yo, that was a
discography.
Good episode.
That album is like, nobody talks about it, but it was because the reason why a lot of people don't talk about it to me, or I feel like some people may not put the respect on it they deserve, is because it's like that shit was so industry backed. Like the machine was going crazy for that project. Like so many features on there that works. The album has so many hits on there. It's like almost 10 hits on that album. Crazy.
Yeah.
But I don't know. For some reason, they Take Care. They just don't remember to go back before that. Like that project had the summer going crazy in 2010, boy.
And it was all pure. Like, it was like actual people interested in Drake, not the, like you said, the industry pushing those radio hits.
Right, yeah. But yeah, nah, I agree. That album is definitely underappreciated. I don't know about underrated, but underappreciated. There's a difference. Poland is gonna be the craziest festival song. He said of 2023, but there could still be a.
There's no more festivals really, but
there's that Smokers Club in Orlando.
There's Smokers Club.
But Yachty's not there, but.
Yeah, I guess we'll see at Ken Carson.
If they play that, like
yeah,
the DJ?
Like the DJ, yeah. I don't see why not.
I feel like, yo, by the way, there's rumors that they're going to add Cardi to that Smokers Fest shit. Like, why is it that Cardi keeps, low-key lately, has becoming like a special guest? Like, they keep adding him late because there's no ticket sales?
He's done every show, every festival since, like, last
Is it a cheat
April.
code? They know it's going to sell out if they put Cardi on there?
At this point, Cardi got to
What's
charge
the bag he's
milli.
getting, boy?
He got to charge $1 million.
You think so?
He has to.
There's no way he's charging $1 million.
Bro, he has to.
$500K. He's getting $500,000. $1 million is way too much.
Yeah, he's scorching hot. Like,
he is
nobody's
scorching
bringing
hot.
a crowd like him.
I know.
Other than Travis and Drake and shit like that.
That's crazy. It's so crazy how Cardi, bro. When I first saw Cardi in like 2016,
you did not.
Hell no, like absolutely not. I had him amongst like the Yachty's, the Dexters, like it was in the same realm.
I was not listening to Cardi till like
For real?
Yeah.
What? Damn, nah, hell nah. I remember that song he had with Rich the Kid.
Like
mad long ago. Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the one with Rich and Kodak?
Rich,
that was like my first one, yeah.
Hell yeah, that shit old as hell.
And I thought Magnolia was trash.
And he was on the you thought Magnolia was trash?
Yeah, I did not like it.
Nah, I remember the Cozy tapes and all that shit. He was all up on that, man. When he was fucking with Rocky.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan until I heard Die Lit, honestly.
My man said Cactus Jack has the best artist right now. Best artists. Fago, Don, and Travis are easily top 3. I don't know about top 3 with Fago, to be honest. But
like Travis has the best
maybe
artists under him.
No,
like
he said Cactus Jack
has
the best artists. Fago, Don, and Trav.
I mean, it's really just
top 3 in
ability.
ability.
Cactus Jack and
Opium.
Opium, really.
I think talent-wise, you could say that. So Fago, Don Toliver, and Travis.
And,
would you say that Fago's more talented?
Dreamville got probably the most talent.
Oh, well, like
but
lyrically. Lyrically. Would you say that Fago's more talented than Ken Carson and Destroy Lonely?
Definitely over Ken, for sure. Destroy, I need another project. Fago, I mean, he's already proved himself. You know what? I'm going to go Fago.
My man said, I like turtles. That's what's
I like
up.
turtle
That's
soup.
not really a hot take. I feel like a lot of people respect turtles, man.
I like turtle soup.
Shout out to turtles, man. You eat turtles, boy? It's disgusting. How dare you? They are nice creatures.
I've definitely had turtle soup before.
They are nice creatures, man.
I think I had it in Baltimore at a Baltimore Orioles game.
That's why, because they suck.
And I ate snake too, some shit like that.
We got one right here. My man said, Good Kid, Mad City is better than To Pimp a Butterfly.
Yeah.
I mean,
that is a fact.
That's not a crazy take, because it's not like Good Kid, Mad City's not good. You know what I'm saying?
Good Kid, Mad City is so much more palatable.
You could just hear that shit beginning to end type shit.
Hell yeah, like.
Yeah, To Pimp a Butterfly is. We keep saying this.
Money Trees is one of my favorite songs of all
the
time.
replay value is just not there. The context of it is amazing. It's probably better lyrically.
Drops too was great. But
yeah, it's probably better lyrically and shit. But song wise, Good Kid, Mad City sonically is just a better listen to me.
Which one is better, Good Kid, Mad City or Damn?
Good Kid, Mad City. I think so. Yeah,
I agree. Damn was definitely more commercial. But Good Kid,
I just think Good Kid, Mad City is like the top 10 greatest albums of all time in hip hop. Like it literally paints a crazy picture. You could close your eyes and listen to that whole album, and you could vividly see what he's talking about.
I heard that whole album is based on one day.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's just crazy. Right?
That is hard. Like, just the art of peer pressure alone. That song right there, that picture that he paints, like, and then he made a right, then made a left. And that shit is just crazy hard, bro.
Yep.
That shit, yeah, that's what we got, man.
You wanna my fault, cause I got some more notifications. Did you like refresh?
Yeah. I did.
Alright.
I did.
Episode 33.
Yeah. Who's 33 in basketball? Scottie Pippen. Yeah. Scottie
Patrick
Pippen
Ewing,
episode.
right?
Is it?
Patrick Ewing?
33?
But he doesn't?
Is it? Hold on. We gonna fact check you right now. Patrick Ewing.
Who else is number 33?
Patrick Ewing's number is 33. Ding, 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 ding. Good man. I respect it.
Yo, stick around. Next episode, he's giving away.
I'm giving away some Wock so that, you know what I'm saying? Y'all could take it to Poland, man.